Hello crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a flip through of my October 2021 album. This was an October occasionally album, so roughly every other day documenting. For my title page, I did a family photo shoot with our Halloween pajamas and did a hidden pocket with the journaling. Journaling just talked about how my kids were not as excited about the Halloween jammies as I was. And then we did a silly outtake, and I put that picture on the back of the tag. I decorated most of the album with the Simple Stories line from a couple years ago. I don't remember the exact name. I'll try to post it below if it's still available. This album, I actually taught it as a class at a local scrapbook store. And so I tried to do a lot of different techniques in here. This was cutting down a page protector and putting a tab on the side. Documented my first pumpkin spice latte for the season. Here we did a flip out page. This was a scene from a soccer game my son was doing, and that just had a very cloudy, kind of spooky sky, so I thought that was kind of cool. My son and I went out to dinner, so I documented that. Here I love fancy socks, and so this is a documentation of my Halloween socks for the season. And I was using the new Tim Holtz mica sprays, and so that was some of the splatter I did on the side. Now this was a transparency that I made myself with sequins and a laminator sheet. If you have a ink machine or a laminator, this is a very easy and fun technique to do. You'll see on the side of my pages, I used a lot of washi tape to cover up the plastic binding for the pages. I thought that's just a nice decorative touch. No specific reason other than a way to use up washi tape. So the last couple pages were just new decorations that I had around the house. Here I documented going out for a happy hour with a friend and made a shaker pocket with some Halloween sequins. It really had more to do with the other side when I flip it over. Up there, my husband and I had our 19th wedding anniversary. So I wanted something that was not Halloweenish sequins, but still had some fun shakers. So this is mostly clear with some orange to blend in and match everything else. So here I did some stitching to stitch down my title. Not because it needed to be stitched, but just for some decorative element. Then made this pocket out of an acetate sheet and stitched it down. And these tags are all different pictures and stories from our pumpkin patch trip. So I'm just flipping over the tags. Some of them have pictures on the back. Some of them are just the back of the tag, the printed part of the tag. All of this ribbon too, I got at Joann's. I always go after a holiday and I can get ribbon for like 25 cents a roll. It is such a great deal. So I have a collection of various holiday ribbons, as well as I try to get some neutral colors. These are kind of neutral colors, but they were part of a fall line. So I highly recommend that. I probably have too much ribbon because I can get it so cheap. So I love that. I love the tags fitting in the pocket. I like that the pocket is clear too, so you can kind of see the tags and what's on them before you even pull them out. That's kind of fun. So last year, Squid Game was very popular, and my son at the time wanted to watch it. We decided that because he was younger, he was 12 at the time, we decided I was going to watch it with him so we could talk about, or I could stop it if it was, too graphic. Well, it was too graphic, but we watched it anyway. And, I flipped the page too fast, but the bottom, we ended up making some sugar, I guess they're candy pieces that you try to carve your shape out of. That was one of the games. So that was it was a fun bonding experience for my son and I. We both really liked it, and he ended up tolerating the show very well. I think I was more traumatized by it, but it was a great show. So now we're just going to this flip pocket, not flip pocket, sorry, a flip up waterfall element. I use the 4x4 cards in this collection pack. I find that sometimes those are hard to use because I don't use page protectors that are 4x4, but I love the prints on them. So I made this waterfall element and put pictures of us carving pumpkins. And I tried to lay them out so you could see the designs a little bit, and I think it came out really cute. So I have one blank page there, but then we go into the haunted house decorating. I love getting these little haunted house things at Costco and letting the kids decorate them. I was just pulling out a tag that was more for decoration. Put some of the thicker ribbon that I had on there. Now this is a fun one. This is like a door opening, and it shows the costumes that my kids wore and the dog wore that year. I thought that was a really fun. I love the outside holographic skeletons, and so it was a nice way to highlight that paper. And then we're at the 31st already, and I just took so many pictures of my kids and their friends and what they were doing, their activities. And so I ended up just making a collage in Photoshop Elements. And then I left some blank squares where I could put some embellishments from my collection. I thought it came out really cute, and it was kind of a simpler way to document all those photos in one place. And then our very last page is a 2x2 square pocket page. These are just random pictures that didn't get documented on another day. They were still cute and I wanted to include them. Added sequins and some 2x2 squares from the collection. Made some haunted pancakes, our candy bowl. I think on the other side was a picture of my dog looking sad in his costume. But that is it for my 2021 album flip through. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Be happy to get back to you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.